We have to wait on God's timing. Easier said than done, I know. 1 Peter 5, verses 6 through 7. Therefore, humble yourselves under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due time, casting all your care upon him, for he cares for you. So God knows you're wanting this and that right now. God knows you're struggling right now. But he's basically telling us in due time, he's telling us to hold on a little bit longer. Trust in him a little bit longer, because he's teaching us patience. Patience is like the biggest characteristic of a person's personality. Because if you have patience, you're slow to anger. You don't have these anger issues. You can find peace. You can find love. You can find joy. And all these different things if you just have patience. You're not getting angry at the slightest inconvenience because you're calm and collected. You've got the patience to put up with these situations that are very irritating. You can find joy in waiting. You can be content with where you are and say, I know this isn't the most ideal situation, but God's got me here for a reason. So I'm gonna do all I can and find joy in this. I'm gonna bring glory to him in this season of waiting that he has me in. We have to wait on him because he's gonna bring us blessings in due time. In due time. And he loves us. So of course he doesn't want us to lose faith in him. So he can't give us his blessings for us. So we just have to wait for his timing. He's teaching us patience. Patience can go so far in life. So far. It wasn't until recently that I realized how big of a characteristic, how big of a personality trait patience is. Because with patience, I mean, all your other feelings, your positive feelings just get heightened. I mean, you can have joy so much easier. You can love so much easier with a loved one, with your friends, and say your friends or your loved one's making you mad. They're doing things to make you mad, or maybe they're doing things that you don't know makes, or they don't know makes you mad, but yet you've got patience, so you're just calm, and you can love them the way they're supposed to be loved. If you're short-tempered, you're just going to go off on everybody. You can find peace in waiting. You can love others the way you want to be loved with patience. God's teaching you patience, because if you have patience, you can have all these other positive feelings God's given you in your life. You don't get as angry. You don't get as mad, as bitter. And you know that you're playing the waiting game, so you're not shameful. It's harder to feel shame and guilt because you know God's got you. You're patient with him. You're patient with others. I wish we all had patience. Because if we all had patience more than we do now, there would be less fighting everywhere, less world wars, less internal conflicts with family, less divorces, less breakups, less friendship breakups, less workplace discrepancies. Patience is key. And that's what God's doing with us right now in this waiting time, in this waiting room that we're in. He's teaching us patience. So instead of getting upset and trying to rush things, because that's a whole nother rabbit hole is whenever we try and rush things. That's a whole nother video. But just accept where you are. Because if you rush things, it ain't gonna work out in his will, and it ain't gonna work out good for you. So just be patient. Accept where he's got you. Enjoy the little things. Because God loves us. And in due time, he will deliver you out of your trial and tribulation. He will bring these blessings he has prepared for you. And he's molding you in this time. Just turn yourself over to him and become the person he wants you to become. Learn this patience he's trying to teach you.